Hey, what's going on? What's going on? So we're gonna get into it. It's kind of late tonight. Got one more pickup left. I might do a couple more, but I got a scheduled pickup, so I'm heading out there now. Grab that up, take them where they gotta go, and go from there. But listen, still out here on these streets working. Gotta keep working, right? So that's why the stuff I tell you guys.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Union Street.
Because just for the heck of it, you know what I mean? I tell you guys because I live it. You know what I mean? I'm still going through some things that I made, some errors I made in my second quarter of life, or failures of business and stuff, and bad decisions. This is why I share with you some of these things. So
take the next left onto Union Street.
If you start from zero, in a good position, number one, or if you already know some things, I might share some different details, ideas to help you for whatever business or what venture you're trying to do or whatever goals you have. That stuff, you know what I mean? I just think of my memories just think different. And so, or my mind think different, right? So when I tell you these things, I want y'all to win. I really do. Because if you win, your family wins. I don't care what you are. Be honest with you. You could be Asian, Chinese, Indian, black, white. You could be a different community, LBGE, whatever community, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll give you an example. So the other day I had a young black kid. I was taking him to work. He works at a factory. I think he works at one of these factories over here.
Continue on right? Union Street for 5 miles.
And so when he came out the house, but then he had a girl's purse on, the small little ones like my daughter be wearing. She said, "Oh, okay, he's part of that community." I said, "Cool, whatever." So he came in the car. Plus the way he was walking, you know, a lot of stuff. But walk don't mean nothing to me. But that bag, and when he talked a little bit, I was like, okay, no big deal. That's his business. Right? So anyway, so he got in the car. So we talked to him. So how long you work at the factory? You weren't there. He told me for some time now. So he was saying how he has problems at work. I said, what you mean you have problems at work? I said, it's like the older people is working, but they don't really work. They take their time because they've been here for so long. They don't really do their work. So I'm kind of doing their job and my job. And I tried to tell the supervisor, and the supervisor was like, paid him no mind. Like, I told the guy, listen, I've been there. I worked in the factory for 18 years. I understand the standards is not the same. You coming in and they're working there for a long. I had to argue a few times. That set me back. I said, so, you know what I mean? So I understand what you're talking about. But let's talk about you right now. I said, you got any credit established yet? Like, no, I was thinking about it. So I said, okay, you're thinking about it. So let me give you some free game. So that way you could set yourself up to be free down the road. Because your job, they pay you good. So you can leverage that in the meantime. And this will set you up down the road. So when it's time, if you want to make a break and be out and just do your own thing, you are in financial position to do your own thing. Right? Whatever that thing is. Right? So I explained to him, you got credit. Like, nah, they said, this is what you do. I told him, go get your credit card. All right? I'm not going to say, you know what I mean? Go get your credit card. Told him, all right, they're going to send you a card in the mail. You put your only smallest bill you got. Very affordable. I'm just telling you, because you can get your store established quicker. But you need about a year of established credit before you get approved for the next move I told him. No move I told him, right? About the house, of course. Right? Because that's a foundation. I don't care what anybody else say. Oh, house is this and all these. Don't rent. You shouldn't buy. I said, if you buy with a plan, it's a big difference. Even if you buy to live for permanently, it's not a bad thing, right? Because guess what happens? You own the house, and so what? And it doesn't. You own the house doesn't stop you from going out and getting loans or starting different business either. You know what I'm talking about? But you're not paying no $1,500 of rent for some small rinky dink. You paying $1,500 for a mortgage, your house is in you like 3-4, you know what I mean? Different price range. So let's just people stop buying to the hype, guys. You know what I mean? So I explained to the kid, establish your credit. After a year, you then turn around and go buy your crib. I told him, buy him a 2-family, at least minimum, FHA, first time home buyers, up to 4 units. That's the rules. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sometimes commercial. I ain't telling them all that though, but I said up to 4 units. At least. Now you can live for free. Now you can start stacking your money up and make a next move. while you're living for free. You see what I'm saying? So that way you're putting yourself in position down the road. So if you're ready to go from that factory, you can just go. But you're going not to go work for another factory. You're going because you're about to go on your own. So start looking stuff like make this plan and make this move. You know what I mean? And the guy like, yo, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, you say it like that, I do that now. I pay that bill now. Not one of my subscriptions, easy. I said, oh, for real. And so I'm hoping he go out there, go do his thing, man. And so I know what he's doing. I know exactly what he's going through working in the factory. I've been here 18 years, man. Didn't like it at all. Tried to get out. I think that's where my issue was. I couldn't leave. Anytime I started any business, the money I would make it, I had to use for the bills. Because I didn't set my foundation correctly. That makes sense? So when I tell some of you guys in the beginning stage of your life, in your business, or whatever, I tell you this thing so you can get your foundation good. Right? So now when you make money, you don't have to use that money. Excuse me. You could put that money back into the business and grow it. And make money again, put it back in the business. Whatever aspects of the business, and then grow it. And grow it. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I told the young man that. He came out the car, like, yo, thank you, man, I appreciate that. So not a problem, man. No, I'm just free game, bro. Doesn't matter who you are, white, black, Chinese, you feel me? Indian, whatever community you in, whatever, doesn't matter. I don't care about that. Because at the end of the day, once you step in this vehicle, or I'll cross your path when we're talking, and to me, I look at you as an individual. Maybe a white individual, right? Because you can't deny the race that's in front of you, correct? But you're an individual. And I'm going to treat you as an individual with respect. And if I know some knowledge, I share it with you, and if it helps you, great. If it doesn't help you, you don't need it, you good, fine. More the merrier, right? You know what I'm talking about? No big deal. That's your choice. But I share with you because I want you to win as an individual. Because you winning is a big deal. Like, it changes your family. And some people say, oh, y'all make $1 million. $1 million is great. I get that. But changing your family and the idea it gives you is not always monetary, right? But it's not always monetary. It could be just free up more time or a different way of looking at doing something better. That's all, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. But if you win in that category or whatever that issue you're dealing with and you be able to win, your family going to end up winning too. You may be less stressed now, whatever be the case. Now he's not taking the stress home at home. Whatever that is, I just want you to win. And if you win, your family will win too. Especially if you're doing monetary wise, I definitely want to see you win because
in a quarter mile, turn right onto North Road.
Because you can now take care of your family. You heard? And you take care of your family. Listen, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So that's it, man. I might get back on in a minute. Got another one to give you.